Oxygen Not Included is a game made by Clay Entertainment. Wait, you're not sold yet? You know, the makers of Don't Stop. Fuck, I actually have to make a video. Okay, you want the blunt answer? Get it. So when you start the game, you are presented with 3 different duplicates, all having perks and disabilities. And, of course, you can name them. Your job as ruler of the earth is to keep your duplicates from killing themselves in a world where oxygen is in fact not included. Right away, you're going to be presented with a bunch of problems that the duplicates will face and might die in. So it's your job to protect them from that. Some of these problems consist of oxygen, food, temperature, stress, hygiene, toilets, gases, duplicates. There's a fuck ton, alright? Just like real life, there's a million different ways to solve problems, but it all burns down to if you're willing to lose all of your sanity to look after these little shits. Yes, your job, again, as ruler of the world, is to command these little toddlers to actually stay alive. All of the buildings you can make, I have not gone one playthrough without using, other than the first 2, which I didn't really know what I was doing. Other than the pressure management path, which kind of sucks. In its alpha state right now, yes, it's alpha state, you can have 5 different ways to make oxygen, 3 different ways to make power, 3 different ways to make food, and infinite ways to solve all of the other problems. And again, it's your job to find the best equilibrium which tends to your duplicate's needs and doesn't use all of your resources. In the world, there is an abundance of every resource, but it's going to be a real challenge to balance that while tending to their current needs and filtering those resources to actually be usable. For example, when you are out of clean water, you're going to need to filter contaminated water in order to cleanse it and use it. These water purifiers require filtration medium, aka sand, to use, and sand needs to be dug out of the world. Once every 3 cycles or days, you are going to be presented with a new member to join your colony. Of course, if you're not doing well on resources, you can reject them to burn in the pits of hell. Burn, you fools, burn! All of the moral questions aside, you can make your colony bigger, therefore doing jobs faster and losing resources quicker, or keep your colony small, therefore doing jobs slower and losing resources slower. Again, like most things in the game, you have to strike the perfect balance between losing and gaining resources, maybe even gaining a little bit more than you're wasting. So now you know a little bit about the game, let me tell you my thoughts. And my first thought, I struggle to put the goddamn thing down. 25 hours in 5 days cannot be healthy. The only explanation I can give for that being the case is there's always something to do. If there isn't, you're lying to yourself. If starvation isn't affecting your colony, stress is. If sickness isn't affecting your colony, chlorine gas is. It's just this never-ending circle of needs that need to be attained, and this endless path to find perfection. But still 10 out of 10. It feels like the devs have really thought of everything if a bunch of spacemen land in a cave underground. Wait, what? Physics aside, not only will your own sanity be tested, but wait, May, why are you not doing anything? Kyle, for fuck's sake, the food is not out of reach. Boris! Why are you pissing on the floor? It's definitely not a game for the faint of heart. The hardcore elements really test your priorities and play out by your command. That being said, the gameplay accompanied by the music felt like a rollercoaster of relaxation and oh shit, I forgot about X. For me, the main incentive to buy was its gorgeous art style, and little did I know the gameplay was something of pure genius. I know these are powerful words I'm throwing out, but I'm seriously considering this game to be one of my favourites. And if you're any kind of veteran to the channel, you know that I'm very critical and think of all of the flaws instead of focusing on the positives. But looking at this game, it is close to flawless for being in its infancy, and any complaints I may have will probably be irrelevant since the game is in alpha. Let's take Starbound for an example. Sure, the beta lasted a hell of a long time, but it expanded on the game above and beyond what I had imagined it would. For Oxygen Not Included though, the game still has the rest of alpha and the beta to mess around with, presuming the game doesn't launch straight out of alpha. If you're watching this now, you need to click the link I have to go to the special alpha page to purchase it, instead of going to the store page like you normally would. But if the alpha label puts you off, which coming from experience I'm glad I didn't wait, the game, if it matches the date, will be available on Steam beta or full release on the 9th of May. In which still, 2 months to work on a perfectly substantial game can only go above and beyond. But that's it for now, hope you enjoyed. If you get it, I hope you're not disappointed. See ya.